I recently had a landing page that started to have really bad conversion rates when the traffic sources changed. And with the first test I did, I saw a 300% increase in the conversion rate. And then I did 2 or 3 more tests and saw no result at all. Actually, 2 of them had very negative results. Even though I felt really confident that those were going to be good changes. I would have said that there's a 95% chance that they're going to make a positive difference. And that's after almost a decade of conversion rate optimization work. So whenever people ask, so like, can't you just know what's going to work? And like, can't you just go with the best practices? Not really. Some of the changes I made, especially one of them, I'll go through them in a moment, is definitely a best practice. It's one that is widely thought of as almost guaranteed to have a higher conversion rate than the alternative. And in this case, it was horrendous. Like, the conversion rate was just absolute garbage compared to the version that should have a worse conversion rate, according to conventional wisdom. I've been doing conversion rate optimization for almost a decade now, and that still happens to me. If I don't really analyze a page, if I don't really analyze a piece of marketing, if I just give a hunch that this might work, even if it is a best practice, I always test it. Because if I don't test it, it's just, well, this would happen. I would have cut my conversion rates well below half. So always rather analyze a landing page or something before you test it or before you change it. Your odds of success are just infinitely better. The landing page in question is one where I promote a free clip or a free segment from a paid workshop on conversion optimization. And in that clip, you specifically learn the method that I used for analyzing the landing page. So I won't go through it here. If you want it, it's free. You can click the description or a link in the description to see it. But I'll go through the tests I did after the initial one. In the next video, I'll go through that initial test. I talk through why I made some of the changes and how to actually use the method in a practice or show an example of it. If you want to see that, and the test really increased the conversion rate by about 300%. If you want to see that, remember to click the subscribe button. But the other tests, the first one, not so interesting. I just reorganized some of the elements on mobile devices so that people would see things in a bit more natural order. It potentially had a marginal positive difference, not meaningful at all. But the other 2, the next 2 tests, those were kind of weird. The first one, I changed the screen capture of the video. The test version, which I assumed very heavily, I was almost certain it will be a positive change. That one had a screen capture of the video where it shows an example. My idea was that, well, if people see that there are examples, it would make the video look more desirable. It would make it look more practical and useful. And maybe they would want to see all of the examples instead of just that one that is in the image. But it approximately halved the conversion rate. So it went from around 20% to, I think, like 13% or 12% or something. So not good. And the next test, I would have been like, this is one that I don't think I've ever seen the test go this way. I'm not sure, but it's possible that there is a technical issue causing the absolute horrible result. But what I tested was a 2-step opt-in process. What it means that instead of having the email opt-in form on the page, you have to first click the link or click the button that shows up a pop-up where you then put your email address. And that's one thing that, like, I don't remember ever seeing it lower conversion rates. So I don't know how it was able to cut the conversion rate by about 80 or 90%. It went, I mean, to low single digits, which is horrendous. That's terrible conversion rate for that sort of a page. So yeah, I don't know what went wrong. It might be a technical issue because that is truly almost guaranteed to work. I've never seen a test where it would have not helped. So I don't know. But again, it wasn't based on actually analyzing the page. It was just, well, this is a best practice. I've seen it work on hundreds of cases, so let's do that. But maybe I should test it because it's just a hunch. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise I would have been wondering, why are the conversion rates so low? Is it that suddenly different people are clicking the ads or what? So instead of going after more hunches, I'm going to next use the same method for analyzing the page, go through what is the most likely reason that the conversion rate isn't better, and then make changes based on that. I already have a couple of ideas about that, but I haven't really done the whole analysis. In the next video, I go through how I did that the first time around for the test that then increased the conversion rate by 300%. So if you want to see that, remember to subscribe. And if you want to learn that method for analyzing your pages or emails or advertisements or whatever, then click the link in the description. It's, as I said, a free segment from a paid in-depth workshop on conversion optimization. If you want a full crash course on how to do optimization, then that's a really good one. But the free clip in itself helps a lot because it is the full process for analyzing things like this. If you have any questions or comments, just ask in the comments. I'll try to do my best to respond there, or if not there, then make new videos where I reply to the questions that come up. And if you like this video, click the like button. You can think of it as a small thank you. It really helps me too, so I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.